Good evening, everybody, and once again, welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School as we are getting ready for game number 2 tonight, junior varsity basketball action between the Rams and the Aces. Good evening, I am Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television alongside Jim Seiler. Glad to have Jim back with us. He was a little under the weather, but he's back and looking good.
We're good.
Yeah, and
good.
Feistier as ever. And Jim and I are being helped out by Chris Warner, who's overseeing the OBS software, running the cameras this evening. Our coverage tonight being brought to you by our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. The Hicksville Pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, as well as our gold level underwriting supporter, Subway of Hicksville, Ohio. First game was a pretty good one, at least as far as Aces fans were concerned, as the freshmen notched up a win. And the junior varsity is up next to Jim. And again, inter-counter rivalry. This is a GMC league game. And well, it's just a good long-standing rivalry between these two schools.
Yeah. I've 2 weeks or a week ago, I saw Tinora. I just happened to be driving around that night. I stopped at Defiance to watch a ball game on a Saturday afternoon, and we got finished there, and we decided we'd go somewhere else. And so we went out to Tinora, and Tinora and Stryker were playing, and what a war.
Yep.
It ended up in overtime, and the Panthers beat Tinora 66-61. It was a great ball game.
Like I said, the Aces started off the season red hot. They were undefeated, and they still don't have too many in the loss column, but they've played some games, and again, as Jim will tell you, you're undefeated at a certain point. Then you get a target on your back, and people are waiting for you.
Yep.
So it's not an easy feat to go undefeated in a regular season.
They've lost 4 out of the last 5.
Yep.
That's it's got to be downhearted.
Yeah, looking to bounce back here tonight. Jim, what are the starting lineups for this JV game looking like this evening?
Okay, for Tinora Rams, they start number 2, Connor Welling, number 4, Alex Homeyer, number 5, Cooper Farrell, number 12, Mason McQuillan, and number 32, Micah Shelton. For the Aces, they start number 1, Austin Sanders, number 4, Bronson.
We'll let everybody know the upper deck is getting ready to set up. They'll be entertaining us musically in game number 2, or game number 3, I guess, tonight, the varsity game. But in the interim for this JV game, just want everybody to know, again, we have no control over any music played in the background. We don't pick it. We don't profit from it in any way, and we appreciate the talent of the artists and the composers involved. So same officiating crew from the freshman game is hanging around for the JVs. And it looks like Slattery's going to jump center circle with McQuillan. We'll get ready to get underway. And with the play-by-play, Jim Seiler. Feels good to say that again for been too long.
It's been 2 weeks. I've been down, really down. And thought I had pneumonia. Didn't, thank goodness. So, Rams get the tip, and we get an outside shot from Homeyer for a tray to start the game. And they didn't put it up yet.
Yeah, and they're busy chatting down on the score table. So they haven't got anything going on the scoreboard. Or maybe they didn't count it.
That could be. Somebody will be complaining pretty soon if they didn't. So Graber with the ball. Gives it to Sanders. Phillips with it in the corner. Sanders over to Graber. From the corner, he got a 3.
Well, they'll put his on the scoreboard, so maybe they did wave that one off.
They did.
Yeah. Well.
Now, Tinora with the ball on the offense. McQuillan passing inside. Ball back up on top. Number 4, Homeyer. Out to Shelton. Shelton, that's a 3.
Yep.
And we got a whistle.
And that's a push off on one.
So
now they did give him the 3. So now they've got the Rams leading by 6.
6-3.
And so that was Shelton that got the second 3. All right, so it's a 6-3 game.
And number 1 is Sanders. He should have a foul.
He'll turn around, put it up.
Slattery with the rebound and gets the 2 points
To make it 6-5. They did get the foul up now. So, all right. Looks like we're back up to date on the scoreboard. Graber into the paint, and
he's going to be fouled.
Yeah. .4:11 to go in opening quarter.
Okay, McQuillan got the personal. And Graber gets
them both.
2.
Yep. 5 unofficially for Bronson Graber, and the Aces take the lead now by a point.
Now Tinora with the ball. Homar passes it out to Shelton. Shelton shot from outside, no good. Rebound,
no good.
By McQuillan, and it's pulled out of there by Sanders. And up the floor they come. Sanders muffed the pass. Yeah. Is it the Stuckey? Over to Graber. Graber in the corner to Sanders. Got it again.
Couple of threes now for the Aces. Graber and Sanders both cashing in.
We're going to have a foul.
And we've
McQuillan got fouled. He's down on the floor.
He is down, and here come the
11 with the personal, Slattery.
So Braden picks up his first, and that's team foul number 2 on the Aces.
Oh, got an ankle.
That's McQuillan. He's going to see if he can walk it off.
I don't think you're going to walk that one off right away.
He's going to be down for a bit. So they'll set him down, and
Doc will work on him. Put miracle hands on him.
So into the game is number 1 for the Rams. That's Alden Fredrickson.
Fredrickson, yes. So Fredrickson will be at the line to shoot the free throws.
Yeah. Fredrickson got it. Rattled around, but goes down for him.
And the second one, too. Picked the right guy to go in the game for him.
Might have had something to do with the selection.
Yeah. Aces up the floor with the ball. Sanders. Is it to Stuckey? Stuckey into the lane. Bounce pass down to Slattery. Back to Stuckey. Stuckey. Baseline runner, no good. And the rebound is pulled off by Farrell. Cooper Farrell up the floor. Goes to Fredrickson. Back to Farrell. Over to Shelton. Homar in the lane. Layup good.
5 points unofficially now for Homeyer.
Graber, cross court. We have a foul. I think it was number 2.
Yep. That'll be the first one on Connor Welling. That's team foul number 2 on the Rams as we're tied at 10. 3:02 to go, just about halfway through our opening quarter.
Sanders inbounds the ball to Graber. Graber across the 10-second line. Down it down. Phineas with the ball to Sanders. Is it outside? Graber to Sanders. Again for 3, in and out.
Put back.
Slattery,
Slattery cleans it up.
After he got hit, he still put it in.
4 for Braden now. And a steal.
Hands it off to Stuckey.
Stuckey lost the dribble, but Phillips was right there.
Yeah. So Graber with the ball out front. Graber having a little bit of trouble dribbling. Stuckey in the lane.
He's going to be mugged.
He got fouled.
5. 2.
2 got him again.
Welling. That's 2 on Connor now. And team foul number 3.
And he'll be replaced by Homeyer.
Stuckey at the line. Got it.
So Homeyer is now in the game for Welling. And there's the second one for Stuckey. Homeyer with the ball. Bring it outside across to DeLarber, that's right.
DeLarber.
That's what he says.
Oh, that's
number 5.
Number 5.
He hits
for
it.
3. Back in my radio days, I received a lot of requests over the years from the DeLarber family.
Oh, really?
Great people.
Ooh. Rebound, Sanders picked up. Rebound off by Shelton. The ball's up the floor. Going around. Shelton with it. Is it to Homeyer? Homeyer is fouled. Boy, they were picky.
They were a little bit loose with some of the calls in the freshman game, and they were consistent though. I mean, I'm not saying they were, but I mean they were overlooking a few things on both sides of the ball. But it looks like they've tightened it up just a tad for the junior varsities.
Yeah, the traveling violations were weird. But I did see one call that I hadn't seen all year. All the games I've seen was a guy had the ball on the rebound and came down and fell, and they called traveling. And that is what it's supposed to be. So Avalos with the ball.
Avalos was red hot in the second half of the freshman game.
Yep. Stuckey, baseline bucket is good, and he's fouled. Number 3, I think, is going to get this one. 3.
That'll be Trenton DeLarber. Timeout. With 1:02 to go, the Aces up 16-13. And the first timeout of the game called by the Rams bench. Quick 30-second timeout.
16-13, Aces over the Rams. JV game here.
Bill and Jim and Christopher, glad to have you with us. As again, it's a triple header night of coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Looking forward to it. Man, it's been a long time since we've had the boys on. They had an extended break. I mean, it's not that they weren't playing a lot of basketball, but they had a pretty long road trip that just one of those oddities of the schedule that occurred in the middle part of January. We're in the friendly confines tonight.
Yes.
Got it.
Stuckey gets that. 5 points for Owen.
Under a minute to go in our opening quarter.
DeLarber over to Shelton. Shelton gives up the ball. To Fredrickson. DeLarber. Killing the clock.
Go for the last shot here. Nope.
Shot was blocked and picked up by Stuckey.
So here comes Graber. Let's see what they can do with 10 seconds.
Oh, lots of time. See there?
Oh.
And the rebound was by Phillips and it was Roth. So the score after four full quarter of play, it's 17 for the Aces and 13 for Tinora Rams.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter, and we'll say a quick thank you here between quarters to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that's the Hicksville Pharmacy. The Hicksville Pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Your good neighbor pharmacy with a full pharmacy to suit you and your family's pharmaceutical needs, medical supplies, equipment, over-the-counter medications, and more. They've got gifts and sundries, greeting cards, candles, Ohio State and Michigan items. It's a terrific place to stop by and browse, a great place to visit with, and again, make it a part of the itinerary next time you plan a day shopping in and around downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And if you'd like information on getting a COVID booster flu shot, feel free to give them a call, 419-542-6218. They'd be happy to help you out. Want to thank the Myers family so very much again for their continued diamond-level underwriting support of all of our Aces Sports broadcast. The Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio.
Now we're getting set for the second quarter. Tinora has Frederickson, De La Arbor, Homeyer, and Shelton. And number 11 on the floor. 11 is Spicella. So, De La Arbor with the ball. Coming around. Spicella from outside is no good. Sanders with the rebound and the ball up the floor for the Aces. Stuckey tried to make a move.
Yeah.
Feet didn't want to go the way he wanted to go. Stuckey from the corner, it's short. Gets his own rebound into the lane. Runner is no good. And Spicella with the rebound. Homeyer on the outside with the ball. Going around the floor. Frederickson to Spicella. To Homeyer. Frederickson in the lane. Runner is no good. He tips it up himself. No good.
Slattery grabs it.
Slattery must have got told you commit another foul and you're going to be sitting the rest of the night.
Graber. Ooh, I thought he was going to get it.
Yeah.
Long pass.
Spicella with the ball. Cross court to Homeyer. Homeyer wanted to shoot. Spicella will. Bingo.
Got it. 3 for him.
And we have a timeout.
That's 4 threes unofficially that I've got for the Rams here tonight. Both Homeyer, Farrell, Spicella, and Shelton dialing up long distance. It's a 1-point game now. 17-16, a full 1-minute timeout called by the Aces. As Coach Dave Blue and Coach Tony Tier both chatting animatedly with the team on the bench. Rams are also getting the whiteboard out. They're drawing something up as well. So, yeah, we're going to have not only the players dueling out on the court, you got the coaches dueling on the sidelines as well, trying to outthink each other in this junior varsity game here tonight.
I see a possible Hicksville alumni on the Tinora team. Is that Andrew Hunter?
Oh yeah, one of the coaches for Tinora, Andy Hunter, who used to be the middle school principal here, working at the ESC now, I believe. So, all right, so they'll blow the horn, and the teams will come back out onto the floor. 4:22 to go here in quarter number 2. Aces up by a single point.
Aces to inbound the ball.
Gets it into Slattery and quickly right back.
Turnbull with the ball.
Yeah, Garrett Turnbull in the game. He's only got a couple quarters of eligibility, but make the most of it.
Phillips to Stuckey. Over to Sanders. In the corner it goes to Slattery. Turnbull into the lane. Gives the ball up to Phillips. Short.
Yeah.
And
that'll go out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by the Rams. And that was quick. And that's a foul on number 4.
Yeah,
Homeyer.
Homeyer's holding.
That's team foul number 5. Inbounds.
Turnbull out to Sanders, no good.
Nope. Could tell as soon as it left his
Slattery
hands.
to grab the rebound. Turnbull, runner, no good.
Short. Spicella.
Spicella has the ball knocked away by Turnbull.
Spicella, they say he stands at 6 feet even.
I can't believe that.
I think he's grown
Yes.
since they measured him for the
For the
official
program.
rosters.
Oh,
Nice
nice
deflection.
deflect, yeah. Grabbed there by Stuckey. Over to Sanders, back to Stuckey. Stuck the ball out to Phillips.
Yeah.
Over to Turnbull. Turnbull. Stuckey. Is it out to Turnbull? Shoots from 3. It's no good. Spicella the rebound. Frederickson across court.
Nope. And there's going to be a whistle.
And we're going to have a foul.
Number 1.
Sanders.
Sanders getting his second. Team foul number 4. And at the line will be Trenton DeLarber. Missed.
Gets
Got
the
the second one. Ties the game.
Bronson Graber down court. Pass taken away by Farrell. Over to
Graber caught in a double team
Yeah.
there, and his vision was obscured.
Frederickson underneath, and shot
Nothing
was
doing there, yeah.
blocked by the rim. Turnbull with the ball. Graber.
Graber traveled.
Yep. Didn't let that one go.
Yeah, calling it a little tighter for a higher level of play. So
Foul for Tinora.
Reed Anders, the JV coach for the Rams, and of course, Mr. Blue for the Aces.
Outside shot, no good. Chased down by Stuckey. Gives it to Turnbull, across the court.
Ooh,
And
out of bounds.
deflected out of bounds by Spicella.
Would have been great if he could have got it into the hands of Slattery. He was all alone. A good look at the bucket. But
Sanders out to Turnbull. Off the rim, no good. Frederickson the ball. Pass inside. Sanders
Stole it.
going to take it.
you know, Sanders was like, okay.
Nice pass. Right to me.
Graber
Jeez.
way high off the glass. Put back, and they missed too. Oh, goodness. So here come the Rams. As right now, nobody can buy a bucket now that
Yeah.
the score's tied here. We played about a minute and a half on the game clock, and nobody's been able to get one to go down.
Stuckey, or not Stuckey, Graber with the ball. To Stuckey. Needs it back out. Turnbull gives it to Stuckey. This Sanders in the corner with it. It's Turnbull. Sanders from the corner.
Yeah.
Double bounce on the rim and nothing.
The Larber. Under a minute now.
Under a minute and 4 points been scored this quarter.
Slattery gets his hands on it.
Still going in.
Nice.
Nice pass.
And there we go.
6 points.
Yeah. So that'll make it 19-17 and put the Aces back on top. Let's see if the Rams can answer before halftime.
Holmeyer. DeLarber. No good.
Put back,
Spicella,
Nope.
no good on the rebound. Up it goes to Stuckey.
Got
And
it.
he gets the lay-in. It's 7 points for Stuckey.
At the buzzer, off the
No
glass.
good. 21-17, Aces lead the Tinora Rams JVs at the half.
So we've reached halftime, and again, it's a 4-point lead for the homestanding Aces over the Rams, 21-17. Want to say a big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here at the Red Zone. Online at www.arcsolinc.com. We've reached halftime, and again, at the half, it's the Aces leading 21-17. We're going to take a break, but Jim and I will be back, and we will have all the second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV.
With mustard on it.
And we'll keep the live stream going here. As looks like we've got some...
We got donuts by the dozen down here.
And it looks like we might be having some Wi-Fi issues.
If you actually notice, the clock is lagging too.
Yeah, so the clock of the squad of media here, so maybe they're putting a little bit of a drain on the school Wi-Fi system. So we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully everything will be okay. And we'll see if we have to make any adjustments between games. Christopher, I can't tell whether he's happy or...
He's our technician.
So...
Oh, my golly. I thought I smelled smoke.
Yeah. Again, this is the second of 3 live streams that we're going to have for you here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on this Friday night. We wrap this one up. We'll be back with our final live stream, which will, of course, be the varsity matchup this evening between the Aces and the Rams. And as we mentioned, the upper deck is getting ready. They're going to be performing during the varsity contest tonight, so we'll have some pretty good music in the background. And then we'll have tomorrow off. When we did originally think, if you watched the Wednesday live update, we were talking that we were going to be having junior high boys basketball action on Saturday starting at about 10 o'clock, but that has changed. They have moved those games from Saturday morning to next Monday afternoon. So the junior high boys games against Paulding will now be played in the auxiliary gymnasium on Monday the 30th of January, starting with the 7th graders at 5 p.m. So we'll hopefully be able to have those games for you here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on Monday. After that, we don't have anything scheduled on Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday, I do believe we have girls basketball action coming your way as they host Eden on February the 4th. So again, we will have lots of girls basketball action coming your way. And then after the girls games are done, then we've got 3 with the boys. And by then, we'll have the tournament ready to go, too. So, again, we'll check with Josh Reese as to when the tournament draw is going to be for the ladies. And as soon as we know who their opponent is going to be and where they're going to be playing in the sectional, we'll pass that information along to you. And, of course, then the boys will have their tournament coming up as well. And we'll see whether we have basketball ending in February or if we go into early March. So we'll see how things go. And then, of course, it's hard to believe almost February. Like we were saying earlier, got Groundhog Day, Valentine's Day, President's Day. And then we get into March and we've got Coronation and...
Oh, you forgot snow days.
Yeah,
too.
all the snow days. Well, we had the first one of those on Wednesday. And a couple of 2-hour delays on Thursday and today for the schools as well, with the road conditions being a little bit questionable early on to make sure the kids could get to and from school safely.
I was over to Holgate last night, and Holgate and Stryker girls, heck of a ball game. Holgate, I thought that they were going to beat Stryker, and Stryker came back and took it to them. But the roads were terrible.
So again, Christopher telling me that evidently we were having some lagging issues with our live stream, and we apologize. We're doing what we can, but again, we'll see how things go. Now, I'm not sure whether we have any of the other media on this Wi-Fi or not. I didn't think we would, so yep, we will continue on, and we've got the recordings going too. So even if we have a frustrating live stream, the replays should be okay, and we should have the action for you. I see the superintendent of Fort County Vocational School here tonight. Jeff Slattery coming back. I'm sure to watch Braden out on the floor. I'll take a quick sip of my soda here. We welcome you back to the Red Zone. We're a little under 2 minutes away from getting the second half of action underway here in this junior varsity game. Bill Murphy, Jim Seiler, and Chris Warner, glad to have you with us. We're the crew for the live stream coverage here tonight. And before we get things going, we'll take some time here to say another thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters. And that is the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Hey, remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new pre-owned car, truck, van,